Yeah, we're going to take in a bit of Tokyo Dreams with one of my favorite athletes of all time, Cleopatra Borel. Of course, the Olympic Games postponed, and she has continued her preparation leading up to the Games. Here's Cleo.
The words on my t-shirt may define the vibe of our nation, but if we are looking for an athlete that has been a true patriot to Trinidad and Tobago, then we can look no further than Cleopatra Borel. Cleo, 2020, a big year for you. How has the preparation been coming along?
2020 is a big year for all athletes. I've had a lot of challenges, but this is my last year and I want to give it my best. So I just see every challenge as a reminder of why I've done what I've done for my entire career. So it's been good so far. Tough, but good.
Going into your 5th Olympics, did you ever think that you would get to this amount of Olympic Games?
Absolutely not, no. I was done after my 2nd Games because the preparation is really hard. It takes 4 years. But I'm happy to have amassed such a number of games and to have had the career that I have had. I feel really, truly blessed for that.
What made you continue?
You know, it was always something else. In 2008, I just said, well, let me give it 1 year. And then once Trinidad, we were scheduled to host the Caribbean Championships, so I continued for that. Another time I continued because I was touring far. And this time, I decided to continue after having surgery. I came out to train just to get in shape, and I realized, hey, I could do 2 more years. So I decided to keep going and hopefully push myself and see how far I can go.
Growing up in Mayara as a little girl, did you ever think you would have made it to 1 Olympic Games as well?
Absolutely not, because I don't think locally we have an understanding of the type of investment that other countries put into their athletes from a very young age to create Olympians. I think that we have a lot of talent here, and as a result, we get by. But a lot of my foundation work and fundamentals that would have been done in another country, I never did it. And I think it always impacted my career, but I would have never believed that I would have had the opportunity to go to the Olympics as a spectator. Furthermore, as a competitor, it's really a dream come true for me.
14 out of the 17 Olympic medals we have won have come from track and field. Do you think the sport gets the respect it deserves?
I think in the track and field community, our major concern is not about respect. Our concern is about resources. Receiving the resources we need to continue creating, producing, supporting athletes. I think that that's more important than the respect. If that's going to come with the respect, then fine. But if we're just going to have like respect, that's, I think that we have that. The country, they know, our country is aware of the contribution of our track and field athletes. I don't think we're completely aware of the sacrifice that our athletes have to make to continue the day in, day out task and life of an athlete.
What about the influence of Cleopatra Borel? Leaving the sport after 2020, what influence would you want to, or what legacy would you want to leave behind?
Currently I'm really proud of my legacy. We have a number of girls at top universities on scholarships for throwing the shot. We have way more athletes competing in the throwing events now than when I started. A lot more athletes going further in these events. So my objective has always been to take this sort of unknown part of track and field and highlight the opportunity and the potential that lies there for us locally. And I believe I've done that. So I can leave with a smile on my face.
Now you have accomplished a lot over your career. What would you say would be your career highlights in terms of personal achievement?
It would still have to be breaking the national record and qualifying for my first Olympic Games, because that was really the thing that opened the door for my career, and it was really the performance that gave me a leg to stand on, meaning I'm not just here to go on a trip, or I'm not just here to experience another country. I'm here to compete, I'm here to do my best. So I would have to say it was my first qualifying mark for the Olympic Games.
Now, the name of this segment is Tokyo Dreams. What is Cleopatra Borel's dream for Tokyo 2020?
Honestly, my dream for Tokyo is to go out there and to throw a personal best and to just say goodbye to the world of athletics as an athlete and hello to the world as a sporting administrator and someone who can make a greater impact on even more athletes in the future.